Episode 14 of Attack on Titan opens with a palpable sense of dread. The atmosphere is thick with tension, as if the very air is charged with the weight of impending doom. Eren Jaeger, the boy who witnessed his mother's gruesome death at the hands of the Titans, finds himself confined. His wrists are bound by heavy chains, a stark reminder of the burden he carries. His very existence, the power he possesses, has become a source of terror for the people he swore to protect. The once hopeful eyes of his comrades now look at him with a mix of fear and uncertainty. Within the towering walls that have long shielded humanity, whispers of fear now follow Eren's every move. The shadows seem to come alive with murmurs of doubt and suspicion. The citizens of Wall Sina, those fortunate enough to have never witnessed the Titan's raw fury, view Eren with suspicion. They see him as an anomaly, a potential harbinger of chaos in their otherwise orderly lives. They see him as a monster in the making, a threat to their hard-won peace. Their eyes, filled with fear and mistrust, follow him wherever he goes. Their fear is understandable. Generations have lived and died within these walls, their fears kept at bay by the illusion of safety. The walls have been both a sanctuary and a prison, keeping the horrors of the outside world at a distance. But for those who hail from the fallen Shiganshina district, for those who have looked into the abyss and lived to tell the tale, there is a glimmer of hope in Eren's existence. They see in him a chance to reclaim what was lost, to fight back against the darkness. They remember the terror, the crushing despair, as the Titans breached Wall Maria. The memories of that fateful day are etched into their minds, a constant reminder of the fragility of their existence. They remember the friends and families lost, the lives shattered. The pain of those losses fuels their determination to never let it happen again. For them, Eren represents a fighting chance, a beacon of defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. He is the embodiment of their collective will to survive and overcome. He is the embodiment of their rage, their desperate yearning for freedom. His very presence ignites a spark of rebellion, a refusal to be cowed by the Titan's menace. The episode masterfully captures this dichotomy, the stark contrast between the sheltered fear of the inner walls and the hardened resilience of those who have faced the Titan's wrath firsthand. It is a poignant reminder of the human spirit's capacity for both fear and hope, for both despair and defiance. The military police brigade, tasked with maintaining order within the walls, moves swiftly to secure Eren. Led by the calculating and ambitious Nile Doc, they view Eren as a volatile weapon, a threat to the fragile stability of their society. Their methods are harsh, their distrust evident in every interaction with the Scout Regiment. The Scout Regiment, the vanguard of humanity's fight against the Titans, finds itself caught in a precarious position. They have seen Eren's power firsthand, witnessed his unwavering determination to eradicate the Titans. They understand the potential he holds, the hope he represents for a future free from fear. But they are also acutely aware of the risks involved, the potential consequences should Eren's power fall into the wrong hands. This tension, the clash between the cautious pragmatism of the military police and the unwavering resolve of the Scout Regiment, forms the crux of the episode's conflict. It highlights the complex and often contradictory nature of power, the fine line between control and oppression, between hope and recklessness. Commander Erwin Smith, the enigmatic leader of the Scout Regiment, finds himself at the heart of this maelstrom. His leadership is not just about commanding troops, it's about navigating the complex web of politics and power that surrounds the war against the Titans. His strategic mind, his ability to see the bigger picture, is tested as never before. Every decision he makes could tip the balance between survival and annihilation. He recognizes the potential Eren possesses, the game-changing impact he could have on the war against the Titans. Eren's unique abilities could be the key to humanity's victory, but they also come with unprecedented risks. But he is also aware of the fear Eren inspires, the political ramifications of his very existence. The power Eren holds could destabilize the fragile alliances within the walls. Erwin engages in a tense standoff with Nile Doc, the embodiment of the military police's cautious approach. Nile represents the faction that prioritizes order and control over the potential for revolutionary change. Their ideologies clash, their words laced with unspoken threats and veiled accusations. Each man is convinced of his own righteousness, unwilling to yield an inch. Commander Pyxis, the seasoned garrison commander, observes the unfolding drama with a calculating gaze, his allegiance remaining unclear. Pyxis is a wild card, a man whose true intentions are known only to himself. He is a pragmatist, a survivor who understands the delicate balance of power within the walls. His decisions are guided by a deep understanding of human nature and the harsh realities of their world. This clash of ideologies, the struggle between maintaining the status quo and embracing the unknown, is a recurring theme in Attack on Titan. It reflects the broader human struggle between fear and hope, between the comfort of the familiar and the allure of the unknown. It speaks to the human condition, our innate fear of change, our struggle to reconcile our desires with the greater good. In the end, the choices these leaders make will shape the future of humanity, for better or worse. Meanwhile, Eren grapples with his own internal demons. The weight of his secrets and the burden of his past actions press heavily on his shoulders. Confined and isolated, he relives the horrors of his past, the memories playing over and over in his mind like a never-ending nightmare. The trauma of his mother's death is etched into his memory, a haunting reminder of the cruelty of the world he inhabits. He is haunted by his inability to control his Titan form, a power that is both a gift and a curse. The fear that he might become the very monster he has sworn to destroy gnaws at him, a constant source of anxiety and dread. The soldiers assigned to guard him, seasoned veterans of countless battles, are not immune to the tension that surrounds Eren. They find themselves strangely unnerved by the young recruit, sensing the turmoil that lies just beneath the surface. They have faced down countless titans, creatures of unimaginable horror and strength, stared death in the face more times than they can count. Yet there is something about Eren, an aura of raw power and barely contained rage, that unsettles them. They see in him a force that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. They see in him a reflection of their own fears, the primal terror that lies at the heart of humanity's struggle for survival. This fear is not just of the Titans, but of the unknown, of the potential for destruction that lies within each of them. This exploration of Eren's psyche, his internal struggle to come to terms with his powers and his past, adds a layer of depth and complexity to his character. It shows that beneath the surface of every hero lies a human being, grappling with their own fears and doubts. Eren's journey is not just one of physical battles, but of emotional and psychological ones as well. It reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, even when fighting for the fate of humanity, we remain bound by our own personal demons. These inner battles are just as significant as the external ones, and in understanding Eren's struggle we come to understand a little more about our own